Here we go. Little funk to get you moving.
I like it.
That's it, dude. That's it. Sly Stone as we kick off this morning's webinar. All right, man. Let's turn this music down and get into some serious business. My man, Stephen Worgan. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing fantastic, Kolby. How are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing, brother. It is Kolby Kolibas, the chief executive in charge of making everything awesome here at Bare Knuckle Media. Thank you for tuning in for another webinar series. This week, we are going to do a how to create Facebook video ad with my man, Stephen. It's not Morgan, it is Worgan. Stephen, as I go in here and I'm going to share my desktop, what I'd love for you to do at a very high level for anybody listening, because we're doing all kinds of different industries and different people are in the group. Talk about your business, what you do, and how long you've been doing it.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm in promotional marketing. Started it 10 years ago, coming up on 10 years. So help out pretty much any businesses out there that are looking for any branded promotional products, branded apparel, things to promote their company and to, raise brand awareness, get their name out there, whatever they need to do with it.
Love it. And today, where are you marketing? How are you marketing?
Well, I've been doing a lot of online stuff with Facebook as far as some videos and my personal page and business page. Outside of that, I've done some radio advertising in the past, and not too much really in the way of my own marketing, other than I do a lot of promotional products myself that I give away.
Love it. So when you look at the Facebook ads you've done today, I'm going to put you on the spot if you remember the numbers. Do you know what kind of click-through rates you had and what the actual return was?
I honestly don't, Kolby. I know when I had, all I had set up was to try to get people to like my business page. So I know that was costing me like $1 a piece almost. Does that sound even possible?
It could. That sounds really high.
Yeah.
But here's the purpose of me asking. So I don't see James on the call, but James is in healthcare. We did a series of video ads for him. He targets people that are doing short-term life insurance. And within a week, we had over 60,000 video views, and they were less than a penny a click. I think he spent less than 60. It was like $62 or something for 60,000 views.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
That's the process that we're doing today. Let me use a disclaimer. There really is kind of a funnel to softening people up to bringing eyeballs into what your business is. When you look at Facebook, Facebook marketing is disruptive. What I mean by that is when you and I go to Facebook and we're looking at our feed, I'm not going there to be sold, right? I'm going there to check the news. I'm going there to see my cat memes. I'm going there to see pictures of my brother's kids. Like, I'm not going there to buy something per se.
Right.
Where in another video tutorial where there's a ton of value, as well as doing YouTube ads, because people go to YouTube to search how to usually do something. So they're looking for something. In Facebook, we've got to be strategic. And it's not the first time you hit an ad, they buy something. It's what we're trying to do is soften up a specific set of people, a demographic that we're looking at that could be ideal as a candidate for my business, to try to get my name in front of them and soften them up. Whether that's getting them to join an email list because I'm giving them a free ebook, whether it's giving them a discount to try my services, or whether it's simply, like you said, brother, just trying to get them to like my page. So as we get into this, boom, I'm going to share my screen. You should see good old Sean Whalen here. Is that what you're seeing, brother? Okay. So we are in your Facebook page. And as we dive into this, here is where we are going to create ads. We're going to go to the ad manager. Boom. Open this bad boy. And the goal and the objective of what we're doing is, traditionally what we're seeing on static ads is 10 to 25 cents per lead or per click or per conversion. What we're doing is leveraging a Facebook video ad to try to disrupt somebody's kind of their flow or their feed to try to get them to interact. So taking a static ad, making it video. Through video, we're seeing a lot more kind of conversion rates, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here we are. This is the dashboard. This is our ad dashboard. So in the top right-hand corner in the green, boom, you're going to hit create ad. So what we're going to do here is, let's see if we've got, there's 2 or 3 different, what we've found is, but depending on how your account is set up, Facebook has put a beta group together that is allowing video ads to run and then custom audiences to be built and then retargeted. I don't see that option here. It looks like, I think Sean Micel is one of the only human beings I know that has that feature. Your Facebook page is set up like mine. So let's go to get video views, right? We've got lots of different options here. Usually, if it will not let you do get video views once you put your link in, but Facebook will automatically recommend it sends you to a website. So we're going to go to get video views. Our campaign name for this will be, let's do Facebook video ad. That'll work. Let's just do Facebook video ad. Let's do series 1. We'll hit continue. Okay, this is where all the magic happens. There's about 5 or 6 different things here that we want to draw some attention to. We're going to go through location as to where people are. We're going to do age group. We're going to do language. And then we're going to go into interests. What I like to do is I like to pick kind of 3 categories, or what I say descriptive adjectives that would highlight who my core audience is. And you'll see this in real time. And then as we look over here on the right-hand side, it's going to show me how many people out of the billions of Facebook users that have set their profile up are a match for the ad that we're putting out here. Okay, so we decided we're going to do everybody in the United States, right? We're not going to do state by state, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Is there a specific age category that you're finding is a good demographic?
Yeah, I would think we'd probably want to start that around 24.
Okay. 24. Do we want to cap it at 65 plus or?
Nah, I'd scale that down. Maybe go to about 60.
You got it. Okay, we've got 60. We'll put English. Any other language?
No.
Okay, so you can see over here, 130 million people. If we just kind of keep it to this, let's go. Okay, this is where the magic happens, right? And as we were talking, there were a handful of categories that stood out. We did promotional marketing. All right, we've got promotional merchandise, promotional model, promotional documents. I'm going to just do promotional merchandise. And then as you can see over here on the right-hand side, this is how many people are of interest or have put in their descriptors that they're interested in promotional merchandising. I think one of the other demographics that we wanted to do was let's do we're going to do marketing. You can see we've got a handful of various marketing options. We've got marketing as an interest, marketing as a field of study. I'm going to do marketing as just the interest. You see we've got 558 million people. Boom. Hang on just a second here, guys. I'm going to get a bunch of background noise. Okay. Boom. See how easy that is? I'm going to actually do a tutorial on this software because it's amazing. All right. Let's go back in here. Okay. So guys, pardon me. So we got promotional merchandising, marketing. Is there another descriptor of kind of our audience that we want to go after here, Steven?
That screen printing wouldn't be a bad one.
You'll see here, and per our prep call, I'd like to have 2 or 3 adjectives. 3 is kind of my rule of thumb. And then what happens is Facebook, based on the algorithm they've set up on whatever that main descriptor is, will now give me a series of adjectives to fill out, right? So we've got advertising, corporate identity, screen printing, promotional marketing, or promotion marketing. I think we should pick that.
Yep.
What do you think? Corporate identity, screen printing?
Screen printing could be good. I mean, branded apparel is a big part of my business.
Yep. Maybe we put in branding as our third adjective. Personal branding. No.
Is there a corporate branding by chance?
Let's try that. Corporate branding. Not nearly as many as I thought, but We want to have I want to cast a wide net, but I want to be specific in the area that I'm fishing, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so based on this, let's just stop here unless there's anything under here that you see that really jumps out. We've got sales promotion, small business. Small business something you target?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, small business.
And what about small business owners?
I like that. Entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, maybe a home-based business. All right, so you can see here, just by what we've put in, we're going to reach over 51 million people. Right, here's our daily reach based on how we set our budget. Facebook and Instagram, they're sharing an algorithm now, so you'll see how both those ads look. They give you kind of the 2 for 1. And as you see here, the audience definition, what I like to do is, based on those 3 descriptors, as we cast out this net, I go through and like to see who's interacting. Men versus women, geographically, where are they? What are their interests? And then what we can do is create a custom audience for the highest group of people that are engaging, and then go full bore on that. So if I'm spending $20 a day to see who's interested, now I can spend $40 a day on the people that I know are interested and go after getting my ad in front of people that I know are going to spend money on my product.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Placements. I leave all of this standard based on the recommendations. You've got, there's not really a whole lot you have to change here in this section. We'll move to the next one, budget. What is our daily budget and how long do we want to run this ad?
What do you recommend, Kolby?
$20 a day for a week.
Let's do that.
If worst case scenario, you can do it for 3 days and you can see if the interaction's working. 3 days worth of data is enough empirical data to make a choice. 7 days ideal.
Okay, let's do 20 for a week.
Let's do it. Okay, we're going to start today is the 11th. Let's do. I don't want to have to think about this, right? So we're going to come back and I want to set this to where it automatically stops. Do we want to run it through the weekend and do it to the 18th?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do 1 full week. I like the old set it and forget it. So here's where I want to make sure we just draw a little bit of attention to. We said our daily budget's $20. We're going to run it through for a week based on our audience of 51 million people. This is Facebook is saying the whole campaign is going to cost me about $140. Let me explain that a little bit and put a kind of a disclaimer around this. Facebook is going to do their best to get your ad in front of the people you have identified as your core market. That doesn't mean they're going to spend $20 a day.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to spend up to $20 a day being the ceiling.
Right.
Facebook video ad 1. I just like to create a custom ad set here. So now we've got everything we need to do to move forward. Right? We've got our demographic, we've got their interests, we've got our budget, we've got the date and the timelines. Let's hit continue. This is where we're going to upload our video. I just hit the good old upload video. I have your video saved. Where is it? Boom, it's in the Bare Knuckle Media. Where is it? Oh, it's under webinars. Take a look at that. Boom. My man James right there. Steven's in. I thought James' ad was in there. I just deleted him. His ad was only 30 seconds, but it was a humongous file. Yours was super, super compressed. So for this section, as we're loading the video, what you're going to see here, recommended video specs. You've got .mov is for your PC. .mp4 is for Mac. Resolution, all the great things that it tells us here. Facebook, 60-minute max. Instagram, 60 seconds. But bam, here, look at that, man. Look at this handsome guy. Who is this dude holding these awesome looking pens? Boom. So we are up. Your video is loaded, my brother.
So this will actually share through Instagram as well?
Yep. I'll show you what this looks like here in just 30 seconds.
Yeah, you may have to change a lot of this stuff, Kolby.
Yeah.
I've had
No, it's okay. I got you, man. Brand new promotional products is the company that we want to share under. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Out of everything that we have done, this could possibly be the most time you'll ever spend, is getting the compelling copy together to get somebody to do something, right? It's, what are the handful of sentences I can use to say, hey, listen, I need you to I need you to kind of look at what I'm doing. So I'm going to pull my text here. We've already written something. Okay, so what we've done here is we put some compelling text in. And what you'll see is in real time, the ad copy starts to show up here and down here. So we've put in, let's see here, the most cost-effective marketing for your company. Oh, I wonder why that didn't save. Here we go. I'm going to change this up just a little bit, brother. I want to, I'm trying to, what we're trying to do is get people not only to watch the video, but when you look at what you do custom branded material, custom branded stuff, right? Stop being overlooked. Get your company noticed now. I think on your ClickFunnels page that we're going to drive people to, you had, what was that top stat that you had across the top? Do you remember?
Yeah, that was 85% of consumers who receive a promotional product end up doing business with the advertiser.
Over 85% of people, or say it again for me?
Consumers.
Yep.
That received a promotional product ended up doing business with the advertiser. Yep. Do we want to put stop being overlooked?
Stop being overlooked. Boom. Get your company noticed now. Over 85% of consumers that received a promotional product ended up buying from the advertiser. Get your company noticed now. Let's take a look here and see, because there's a couple different pieces of content, of copy that I want to make sure we get in. Website URL. What's your homepage?
brandupromotional.com.
And you'll see in real time over here in the desktop news feed, and I'm going to go through each one of these to show you what it looks like. You're going to see exactly as we make real-time updates. Traditionally, this goes pretty quick. Display link is going to be your website. What I'm going to put here, the website URL, this is where people are going to be driven to.
Is that going to be the ClickFunnel?
Yeah, that's going to be the ClickFunnel you created. Boom.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to the headline here. Stop being overlooked. This is going to be the bottom piece, the grabber of attention, right? There's your brand promotional.com. This should be loading up here. Describe the link and why people should click it. As you see there, it's building
I
out.
like that.
I don't know why it's taking so long.
I can see it over there.
Traditionally, it's pretty quick. Okay, so here is this is loading, and then you have the newsfeed link description. So when people go to click the link, what does it say? I'm going to use the same text that we used up here. I think it's grabbing. The stop being overlooked. Over 85% of consumers. You know what I want to do here is I'm going to change this top text because we don't want the same thing being. See, I think that looks. I'm a layout guy, and if the layout doesn't look right, it gets to me. So if you look here, I love the way that looks. Stop being overlooked. Over 85%. We probably don't need to. Let's take this. Let's take that piece out just so it says the over 85% of consumers that receive promotional product and are buying from the advertiser. Get your company noticed now. We need a compelling headline across the top of this bad boy. So when we look at the text, let's see. If you were going to look at this ad as a consumer, what is something across the top that would grab your attention?
We could do something like a 20% off first order type thing. $20 off your first order.
Again, this is disruptive marketing. So I'm not looking to buy something necessarily when I'm on Facebook. Watch this video now. Boom, 20% off your first order by clicking below. And as you notice, I don't know if you saw it, it came pretty quick. It was up here in the top right-hand corner. We got a little alert. You can't do things in all caps. Facebook stops you. They're like, hey, man, listen, that seems kind of spammy. Don't do things in all caps. People will get it. 24. This is still loading. You'll see all the text will come up here. Stop being overlooked. I like this. If you like, I like the way that it looks. I think, contextually it all plays. Here's our website. This is where people are going to go. Here's the display link. The display link is traditionally your website, which you see here. Boom. Call to action, dude. This is where things get interesting, right? Book now, download, learn more, shop now, sign up, watch more. I'm never a big fan of the download link. For me, it just feels like, I don't know, there's so much opportunity for me to download a virus or to get something. I'm very particular about links that I download. So for all intents and purposes, I always click to learn more. So it's an education piece for people to go get engaged with your ad.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, this ad's done. This is what it's going to look like in the desktop feed.
It looks great, man. This is night and day. I've done these ads for years, and you've uncovered a whole new area for me here.
Awesome, brother. That's what we're trying to do, man. Value over value over value. I want to go through just a couple of these things on the right-hand side. The mobile news feed, this is what it'll look like if you're on your phone. Here's the Instagram ad.
Mm-hmm.
And then the desktop right column. But I'm just a big fan of just taking a look to see how that looks.
Mm-hmm.
How the platforms, how is this ad going to show up? And I'll spend probably more time than I need to in this. But my man, I'm going to hit next. This order is done. That's how easy it is.
Awesome.
Dude, we're done. Boom, place order.
Love it.
And as you can see, this order is processing. Boom. Order's been placed. We can create a similar ad, or I can just hit continue. We can create a pixel, which is a different tutorial for this. I hit create pixel. But for all intents and purposes, if I hit next, we are done. I'm going to stop the sharing piece. Got to bounce. Cavett, see you, brother. Okay, my man, I am going to, any questions, comments? I mean, that's how easy it is. We literally just created a Facebook video ad with a custom audience, minus my talking and yapping. I think we did this thing in less than 20 minutes.
That was awesome, Kolby. Seriously, that's a night and day. Just like, I can't wait to see what comes from it, man.
So what's going to happen next is your ad is going to go into a staging process for approval. That ad will get approved. Once it gets approved, you're up and running. I would not be surprised. I am going to go into your Facebook account right now just to see. Let me share my screen again so you guys can see what this looks like. I want to show you what it looks like when something is in a pending stage. Your ad's probably already approved, but let me do this. Share screen, desktop. Boom. Look at that, dude. Your ad's already active.
Love it.
So from traditionally when you'll do a static ad, you'll see that they could take 30, 45 minutes to be approved. Every second that my ad's not running and not getting in front of eyeballs is a missed opportunity. So as you see now, I mean, we got this thing is active in real time. What'll happen, what I'd like to do is by end of day, I'll have you ping me to see kind of how the ad's doing. And then in a couple of days, we'll do the same thing. I think by day 3, let's say Wednesday or Thursday, what I'd love to do is we'll do another video tutorial as to how to read what this dashboard says. So when I click on this ad, and I open this up, how long are people watching the ad? What does the demographic look like? Where are they going after? Are they clicking my link? And am I actually driving the types of behavior that we set the ad up for? That's it, brother.
That'd be great. Kolby, thank you for your time, man. I'm excited to see where this all goes.
You got it. Any questions, comments, or anything in close, my brother?
No, man. Just looking forward to seeing what we do with this, and let's revisit it, I guess, whenever you're ready, Wednesday or Thursday, and kind of dissect what's being said there.
Love it. On behalf of my man, Mr. Worgan, the Bare Knuckle Media Group, and my man, Sean Micel, this is Kolby Kolibas. I'm out.